Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey. Hello, foodie booties. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. How are y'all doing? Today, we are here to talk about Chantal Marie, Chantal Show, Floppy Bobby, Big Beautiful Me, The Daily Chantal, Chantopolis, Big Beautiful Me, did I already say that? Everyday Miriam, Foodie Cutie, Chantal Alrafe, Chantal period. We're talking about Foodie Beauty. Honestly, I thought it had been longer since we reacted to anything related to Foodie Beauty, mostly because I've been just down this deep, dark rabbit hole that is Amberlynn and her many side characters, and honestly, it's not been actually as long as I thought. Normally, I only cover her about once a month these days, and I actually looked and it was like 3 weeks ago that I covered her, but I think just so much has happened in Amberlynn world, and Amberlynn has been all I've really covered over here for the past 3 weeks, that it kind of feels like I haven't reacted to anybody else, but I do. If you're new here, if you only joined because of the Amberlynn Reid drama, typically not as much is happening in Amberlynn's life, and I do venture out and cover other people. For a long time on my channel, I've covered Chantal Marie, who we're about to talk about, amongst other people that pop up here and there, and there's this long conversation that's gone on in girl world about who is the queen of girl world, and I've kind of always maintained that even at Chantal's best, she's still not as good as Amberlynn. Like, there was a time when, especially when she was like in her relationship with Nodder, that everybody was like, there's no way Amberlynn could give content that is as good as what's going on with Chantal, and yet Chantal could barely crack the number of views that Amberlynn ever got. And I'm like, this is why she'll never be queen of girl world. She'll be a mess. She'll be a fucking mess. But she'll never be queen of girl world. If she's not pulling numbers up against Amberlynn, doing fucking Lego unboxings and shit like that, there ain't no way that Chantal's ever gonna be the queen of girl world. But that's not to say that she doesn't try. And I kind of wanted to check in with her to see if there's anything she could potentially be doing right now that would make any of her content better than what Amberlynn Reid is doing, and you know what? She's not. I was like, the last time I covered her was when she did the very long, insufferable live stream where she was like begging Sala to get her the big old Simpsons donut. And I think she did end up getting the Simpsons donut. Again, I think that all happened around the same time that I fully got like deep into this Amberlynn drama. So I don't really know, but I do remember seeing people talk about it on Twitter. She definitely did get a Simpsons donut, and I think she was disappointed.
So the Mo is a pistachio donut. It's very stale. Very gross. That's my major complaint is, what is this donut even? It's orange and bumpy. It's not the Marge Simpson donut. That don't look good. Yeah, really. I don't know. They're not that fresh. It's supposed to be a lemon donut with a citrus piece on it. Like, the picture even shows that for the Marge Simpson donut. They send me an orange bumpy donut. They're really dry. I don't know. And the orange bumpy one doesn't look too appetizing, quite honestly. But I like the boxes.
Now, also around the time that the Amberlynn Reid drama started picking up, I got actually a lot of requests. It was highly requested, specifically from people from my Twitch channel who were asking me to react to Chantal's little Temu haul that she did. And honestly, I would do that now, but so much time has passed, and the most interesting thing that I've heard was in that Temu haul was some like burkini, some kind of like full body swimsuit that she got. And I honestly kind of got spoiled on that too, because apparently she finally went swimming in that like old musty dirty, mildewy, moldy swimming pool that's in her building. She went swimming again on a live stream, and the little bikini thing didn't even work. It like totally came up, and you got to see her stomach, and I think a lot of people felt like it was a lot.
Whoa.
The mermaid.
My swimsuit goes on. I have to hold it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can she swim? Yeah, she can, of course.
Outside of those things, I was looking, and I'm not exactly sure in her regular videos where I stopped watching, but for the past 3 weeks, here are the videos that she's made, okay? Introducing Syrian roasted chicken mukbang so crispy. Jumbo grilled shrimp dinner mukbang. Chinese craving mukbang again. Creamy mushroom chicken jalapeno poppers and spicy fries with ranch. Mukbang. Yemeni chicken mandi meal mukbang. Burger King double chicken royale mukbang and story time. Is this $16 grocery haul worth it? Poutine and hot chicken sandwich Canadian comfort food mukbang. Then I do remember seeing that she had this idea to try to like clip together some highlights from a live stream. So she did post a video called Taco Bell Makeup and More, and the thumbnail says July 30th live stream highlights. Ooh, she said, I recognize that my live streams are so fucking boring that I need to just pick out the 13 minutes worth of interesting stuff for y'all to watch. And then came the Temu haul, and then she's back to mukbang. Steak and cheese, matzo sticks, poutine and cheeseburger, great steak mukbang, New York style pizza, wings and wedges mukbang, and how I lose weight eating what I want. Now I know that's a fucking lie. Then she's got Wendy's mukbang. Then she's got Middle East feast mukbang. Oh, and then she tries to get in on some of the Olympics drama. I don't need to hear her opinion on that. Then she has lazy chicken parmesan mukbang. Then she has mini pizzas and ketchup chips mukbang. Then she has jumbo halal chicken wieners hater appreciation mukbang. Then she has, I'm sorry, all these mukbangs are so funny because it's all leading up to the video we're gonna react to today, okay? Then she has 2 a.m. KFC mukbang, spicy cheese fries, spicy chicken, and Twister. Then she has spaghetti and meatballs mukbang. And then she has Burger King breakfast and a bonus sandwich. Oh yeah, the bonus sandwich. I remember seeing people talk about that on Twitter too, because she like got breakfast food from Burger King, and then out of nowhere she's like, oh, by the way, I got this sandwich from Burger King as well. And it's so funny because that all leads us to today in the video we're going to react to together, which is full day of eating at 330 pounds. Day 1, no fast food. Day 1 of no fast food, and I bet you if she hasn't already, she's probably back to eating fast food. I don't know. This is the most recent video she has. It does look like she's done some live streams since then. There's one that was called I Have the Best Chat, and another one called Live Grocery Haul and More, so I don't know if she's eating fast food in those. I didn't screen those before. Oh my god. Jump scare. Jump scare. I clicked on the wrong thing, and her little intro music started playing. I haven't screened anything else, so I don't know if she ate fast food in those or not. And also, by the time that I get this uploaded, it's possible other things are going to have popped up on her channel, because that's usually how it works for me. But as of right now, at 12:21 p.m. Chicago time, this is the most recent video, and this was day 1 of no fast food for Chantal.
And as of editing this video, she went live, and the video or the live stream's called Out in Kuwait Alone, and she's at a cafe, and they brought her this like huge piece of chocolate cake. So I guess this doesn't count as fast food, but certainly a fascinating choice for a type 2 diabetic, you know what I'm saying?
Shall we get to? Let's get to.
hello there.
Oh, I forgot about the
Did you know that you
cameo.
can request a private video from me? Made
Skip.
just for
Now, what is this? Ooh, we're making eggs. What is this music? What is this music? Why are you cooking your eggs like that, and what is this music? Why are you breaking the yolks like that? And what is this music? I am a little irritated that she's breaking the yolks, but I personally love a runny yolk. Like, I love a good sunny side up egg, even like an over easy or over medium. Chef's kiss. I usually ask, actually, when I go to restaurants for like brunch or breakfast, I usually do ask for over medium, just because sometimes when you get over easy, sometimes they leave some little white bits of, I don't like the runny white bits. I like the runny yolk, not the runny white bits. There's a major difference, and if you know, you know, because the runny white bits kind of have the texture of snot, and I don't love that. This music has got to go, Chantal. Get rid of it. These eggs, atrocious. Ooh, okay, wait, cheese? The way my cheese-loving ass is like, this changes everything. Where's this going? Don't drop it, don't drop it. Wow, chef's kiss. What is this? Oh, she's in her healthy era. She's in her healthy era. She's getting that collagen in. I just love when a girly who knows nothing about health is like, you know what I need? You know what's gonna make me so healthy? Let me just add some collagen to my diet. Not saying that collagen is good or bad, it's just that I've watched a lot of people who make content like this. I watch a lot of moms who make health-related content, and that's always the first thing. I do think that there are benefits to collagen. I'm just like, does Foodie Booty Chantal Marie actually know what those are? And also, what happened to Unicity? Do you remember that little MLM she was a part of? I'm sure she's talked about it, and I just missed it because I don't watch all of her content. I don't watch all 20,000 mukbangs that she posts on her channel.
Alright, I have my 3-in-1
Also,
collagen.
She's eating Activia, and do I have an Activia story for you? Do I have an Activia story for you? So, in grad school, we had to host these weekends where we invited all potential prospective students to like come and interview. They interviewed for assistantships at our school, and they also interviewed with like faculty to get into like the academic program. And we had to, like, as students in the program, we like helped organize those weekends, and I somehow got put onto like the meal planning committee, which I hated. I hated every second of it, but my friends were in charge of the overall planning, and I was like, put me where you need me, and allegedly that's where I was needed. So anyways, our program advisor, she had a Costco membership, so she was like, for breakfasts, we're just gonna go and get like bulk amounts of like grab and go breakfast food. So like donuts, granola bars, yogurts, and she got Activia. She got Activia, and she was like, well, it was the cheapest. And all me and my friends were thinking was like, these candidates, these people coming to interview are gonna be shitting their brains out. like we're feeding them Activia. And so I even have a little photo of me holding up the Activia because me and my friends all thought it was just so ridiculous. And anyways, that's my Activia story. Wasn't that a great story? Wasn't that worth me pausing before she even said anything?
I have a big bottle of cold water.
Oh, good.
I have my medicines.
Do you got a bonus sandwich somewhere?
Vitamins.
Ooh.
So,
healthy queen.
welcome.
Healthy queen.
To another video.
Yeah, here I am.
I mentioned
Also-
yesterday my Burger King breakfast one.
Also, I don't care. Also, can we talk about how big that spoon is compared to just the literal size of the Activia container? That's also kind of crazy.
Before I say that, I have to take my metformin with breakfast and then with dinner.
Uh-huh.
So
That's for her diabetes, by the way. That's for her diabetes, I believe, and it just also does bear repeating that, you know, I listed off all those mukbangs she did, and that's all whilst having diabetes. So I'm not an expert, but I just don't feel like a lot of the food she was eating were probably great for that. But here we are. This is day one. This is her reset. This is her having no more fast food.
you do?
I also love a girly that's like, I'm trying to get my water in, and the only way to do that is if I have this big old huge ass bottle of water. Let's fucking go. Everything needs to be bigger. Fuck the phrase less is more. Let's get a big ass fucking water bottle. Let's go.
Those pills are huge. If any of you have a problem swallowing pills, you're gonna, I don't know, have a hard time. So I have a light Activia apricot and peach yogurt.
Uh-huh. I have a feeling some other stuff that came out since the last time that I covered Foodie Booty was that, you know, somehow the photo that Sala sent to old Kai Bella back in the day, and I don't really want to get too much into how it got out because I don't know that I particularly care, but somehow the photo that Sala sent of himself naked, of his body parts, of his little Vienna sausage got out, and something tells me that, you know, swallowing big pills is not something Chantal's ever had to worry about, you know? Something tells me that Chantal's not ever had to worry about swallowing anything that was too big, you know? You feel me? Can you read between the lines there?
And you saw me make my breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, queen of cooking.
Bismillah.
Queen of cooking.
Let's see if I make it better than Burger King.
It looks kind of dry. It looks real dry, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
My cat has extreme zoomies right now.
Uh-huh, what? Uh-huh, better than Burger King?
What? You want to say hi?
Leave that cat alone.
I got you.
Leave that cat alone. Let her be.
You want to go zoom, don't you?
Let her be.
Go zoom.
Oh, poor Julia.
I like the yolk. I don't like egg white.
What do you mean you don't like egg white?
Which I know the white is the healthier part, whatever.
Well, you're eating the egg white and
It's
the
not
yolk. I don't understand what the point of this conversation is. Oh wait, is that not Activia? I saw Activia on that cup of yogurt, right? That is Activia? Now I'm second guessing myself because now I see like the Arabic writing and I'm like, maybe I made up in my mind that that's Activia. This is how interesting this video is thus far. She's making me gaslight myself into thinking that I saw something that I didn't.
I'm trying not to eat fast food.
Trying?
At least not nearly as much as I was eating it almost every day.
I'm trying not to eat fast food, or at least not as much as I used to. So it sounds like you're still trying to eat fast food then. It sounds like this is just going to be one day of no fast food and you're probably already back at it again.
Which honestly is going to be very difficult for me, so. You hear the pigeon? She's looking for it.
Yeah, why does it sound like the bird is inside your house?
Just wheat bread. Put some olive oil in a pan, just made an egg with 2 yolks.
Girl, I know I saw.
A cheese slice, yogurt, and coffee.
You gotta get that bird out of your house. Why can I hear a bird so well inside of your house?
And water. You're ruining my video.
You're ruining your own video on your own, bestie. To be honest with you, the bird is one of the more interesting things about this so far.
I swear it comes just to taunt my cat.
Good. Well, I'm not good to Julia. Good to you, though. I feel like what it's really doing is taunting you. That's what I thought you were gonna say, and then you said my cat, and I was like, no, let's not taunt Julia, but if that bird is fucking with you, Chantal, good. Good.
Oh. Anyways, so this is what I'm gonna have for brekkie. It's 9:30 a.m. here.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys like basically what I eat today.
Can't wait.
Full what I eat today.
Can't wait.
And that's about it. I'm gonna try to eat every maybe few hours, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, just in order to avoid problems like overeating.
Okay.
And also ordering takeout. So I'm gonna try to eat things here, homemade, healthier things that I make.
I honestly, I feel like I can speed her up, because why does she talk so slow? I know not everybody talks as fast as I do, but there's like a 5-second pause between every single word she says. Let's put her at 1 point. No, I shouldn't. I'll just edit out the slowness. She just has to pause every 2 seconds between every fucking word.
To kind of get rid of those cravings for the fast food, at least a little bit. So I guess that's it for now. See you in the next meal, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, welcome to lunch. It is
Let's
just
go.
after 1. Having leftovers.
Oh my God.
Meatballs. I still have leftovers. A pickle and a little
Why?
cheese. Now this is like a cheese.
I'm sorry. Every time that she like that sandwich felt like a normal meal. Why is the plate so big? Why are there so many Brussels sprouts? Why are there so many noodles on this plate? This is a ginormous, what's the word I'm looking for? Portion! A ginormous portion. Listen, I won't gatekeep the food. It sounds like she's just trying to not eat takeout today, so I guess this is a win. What I will say is, those Brussels sprouts, ? I think that's what those are. They look bland as hell, and I still can't get over her fascination with just having a side of pickle with every single meal, but here we are.
You know, like a Laughing Cow cheese or a Kiri cheese?
Yeah, I love a Laughing Cow. Love a Laughing Cow.
Yes, Bismillah. I have some Brussels sprouts with a little bit of butter.
Also, are we gonna watch her eat?
No soy sauce. Oh yeah.
I feel like...
And I had these yogurts that are like expiring, so I'm gonna have them.
Oh, no, wait. They are Activia yogurts. Here's the deal also. Like, I guess really my concern about the portion size is that, like, she justifies often having lots of carbs because she says that she can, like, eat it in moderation and it doesn't really matter. And I think a lot of people are well aware that, like, if you have diabetes, like, monitoring your carb intake is important because it, like, spikes your blood sugar and things like that. And so I guess for me, that's what's so alarming about the portion size, particularly in regards to the pasta. I mean, I guess when it comes to Brussels sprouts, eat as much as you fucking want, right? Like, you're gonna have some smelly ass farts, but I'm guessing that it's possible that that's already an issue for Chantal anyways. So my largest concern just comes from, like, girl, you are on here all the time talking about your diabetes, and yet you have, like, a huge serving of this pasta. But live your truth, eat it all, do whatever you need to do, girly pop.
Kind of like a dessert. Low-fat yogurt.
She got a tea kettle going off or something?
I love Brussels sprouts. You guys know?
Do y'all hear that?
Broccoli and Brussels sprouts. I love them.
That's why you eat broccoli and Brussels sprouts so often on your channel. That's why I just got done reading off the list of mukbangs you've done over the past 3 weeks, and they all had Brussels sprouts and broccoli in the title.
Wait, now the leftovers?
What is this noise? What is this?
If you hear what sounds like a jet engine,
Is that what it sounds like?
it's my laundry. I did some vacuuming, I mopped my floor. So I have a grocery order coming. I ordered some things like, you know, healthier things I can have. Buying a bag of chicken breast, for example.
This is honestly, I'm just checking in to say that this actually feels like torture. Like, just sitting here watching her shovel this spaghetti into her mouth and talk about how she's ordering healthy food, like a bag of chicken. It's honestly for me, it feels worse than sitting through 3 hours of Amberlynn drunk live streaming, saying the word hectic and going, nar, 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 hectic, hectic, over and over again. Like, this is... This is miserable. Get on to the next meal, Chantal. I don't give a shit. I obviously give some kind of shit. I'm here, I'm watching it, and I'm seemingly going to post this to the internet, but let's move it along. I am interested in what you're eating for the day, so show me the next meal. I'm sick of this one.
So I can cook a few breasts to make chicken salad sandwiches. So again, just to let you guys know, because I did get asked a question like this.
What is your plan for cutting back on the fast food? Are you getting any support? That is a huge change, not easy.
I'm basically just focusing on, I'm not counting calories right now.
You're not? You're telling me you didn't measure out all this food and calculate how many calories are in it? That's so shocking to me.
I'm just focusing on eating every few hours, full satisfying like meals.
Work. That's how you do it. I don't know if that's how you do it or not, but
From wanting to overeat.
in Chantal's mind, that's how it works, and I'm sure she didn't consult with anybody on that decision making, or at least not a medical professional.
I'm trying to make my meals.
You know how I know that she just loves Brussels sprouts so much? Because she eats the Brussels sprouts one at a time, whereas, like, the spaghetti, which I'm sure she doesn't love nearly as much, she piles onto her fork and shoves into her mouth. It's so clear she loves the Brussels sprouts. She just can't get enough of them.
Like what I have. I'm not really sure what I'm going to have for dinner. If we do order, it's not going to be fast food.
If you do, wait, you're already considering tonight for dinner ordering food? You're already, on day one, you're already considering ordering something, but it's going to be okay because it won't be fast food? No, girl, that's besides the point.
And stuff like that.
Do you see the way she's eating that spaghetti? Not demure. Do you see the way that she's eating the Brussels sprouts? Very demure, very cutesy. That's like, oh my god!
So?
Oh my god, that is an insane bite! Ma'am!
Laundry's done. So I'm just working on the food part.
Well, you're working on the food, alright. You're working.
And then when I don't feel overwhelmed by that, I can add in another good habit to start. So yeah, this is what I'm having for lunch.
She loves the Brussels sprouts so much she's not even finishing them. You don't finish something you love. That's the number one rule to being a fan or a stan of a food. You don't finish it.
In another couple of hours or so, I'll have maybe a snack. And I'll show you guys what I do end up having.
Bye.
So I'm caving and having some barbecue sunflower seeds.
You're caving.
I just find, like, when I'm watching something, it's so hard not to snack. So I don't know how to get around that. But I'm gonna have some of these with some.
I don't know how to get around it. I would guess you just don't do it. Betsy, I don't know. Or go do something else. Like, don't sit there and watch stuff. Get up and move. Get up and go outside. Go downstairs and swim in your mildew pool.
Okay, my washer's still going, but I'm having some popcorn
Why
with
does it look
Parmesan
like that?
cheese, butter, onion powder, and a mango sorbet stick.
Okay.
For a snack.
Okay.
All right. Love that portion size for a snack. Obsessed. You're doing great, Chantal. Let's keep going.
I put my undercap on top of my hijab. This is the last meal of the day. I know it's brown, it's beige.
It's beige and nearly entirely carbohydrates. Let's fucking go. I'm just like, listen, no expert at all whatsoever on the diabetes, but everybody that I've ever known who's had diabetes has always talked about like how they have to be careful about how many like carbs and stuff they eat, that they have to be mindful of that and things like that. So it's just wild to me that this is her dinner for the evening. 1/3 baked beans, 1/3 rice, and then 1/3 fried chicken. Like, absolutely wild to me.
You guys have something against beige.
Against beige and against carbohydrates. The one non-beige thing you ate today, by the way, was Brussels sprouts, and you didn't finish them. So that was the only piece of, I guess maybe the pickle as well.
I said I have a grocery order coming. Should be here soon, actually, because it's getting late. But
Also, did you order this from somewhere and just put it on a plate, or did you like cook this fried chicken yourself?
in the meantime, I have some. I have a chicken fillet in the air fryer.
Oh, from the air fryer.
Some chicken flavor that I made, and some tinned beans and tomato sauce.
Okay.
And tomato sauce. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
Why does she hold the fork like that?
All day.
Why?
So,
Why does she hold the fork like that?
very hot.
Yeah, you need to let it cool down, bestie. The steam is coming off of it. Let it cool down. Slow down.
Yeah, I like that brand. Let's try the rice-a-roni. Tastes better than the box.
This is the healthy queen content that I tune in for. I'm obsessed. I'm not. That came out of my mouth and I was like, why are you lying? Why are you lying?
So overall today was, I feel kind of like, I'm basically doing a no takeout, like not no takeout, no fast food challenge.
Yeah, she's got to use her words wisely because she already suggested that she was prepared to order takeout as long as it wasn't fast food, which still seems ludicrous to me.
But I still think I overdid it a bit with the snacks that are not too healthy.
Sure.
And kind of high, like they are high in sodium.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, and then this is all sodium filled too. You're telling me that this is like a pre-made like chicken something or another that you made in the air fryer. These beans probably full of sodium because I'm sure they came out of a can. Like you ate a whole entire pickle during your last meal, which I'm sure was sodium. I'm sure that, I don't know how you made the pasta or how it was prepared, but I'm sure it had like some jarred sauce components. Oh my god, words are hard. So like, I'm sure it's been a sodium filled day for you. Yeah, for sure.
So I do feel kind of bad about that. But, you know, tomorrow's another day. This is like the first day I'm not used to.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
eating.
You have your whole life ahead of you, Chantal. No need to jump in too quickly on day one. I'm obsessed that something popped up on her phone and she can't even reach her arm over to get it without knocking the food over.
You know, I'm not used to eating any structured way. I'm not used to eating.
We know.
I mean, I pretty much, you know, would eat fast food almost every day.
We know. We know. You don't have to be a Chantal expert to know that. You could just click on her channel and look at the past 3 weeks of mukbangs and know that.
I ate it way too much, so.
Cut it out cold turkey, girl.
I think at least switching to meals that I prepare myself, you know, is a good first step. And, yeah. By the way, how I make my rice-a-roni.
I don't care.
I add some butter and olive oil.
Uh-huh.
Mix in a pot. And then I take some vermicelli noodles and I saute them until they're.
So this
I
isn't
fry them
even.
until they're like this brown color.
So this
here, you
isn't
see
even
in the
rice.
And then I add
Right?
the rice.
Vermicelli noodles isn't rice. Or she's saying did she just say she adds rice to it?
I fry them until they're like this brown color here, you see in the rice. And then I add the rice, some garlic powder, onion powder, some chicken broth, and that's pretty much it.
I see. Interesting. Okay.
Anyways, guys, that's it for this video.
Oh, good.
I
Thank
hope
God.
You enjoyed. I don't know if I'll do this kind of video every single day, like the whole full day of eating, but we'll see. But I will keep on track of letting you guys know, every day that I'm successful in not eating any fast food.
We'll see how it goes.
And so yeah, that's about it.
Something tells me by the time I decide to make another video about Chantal in 3 weeks that she'll have already failed the no takeout challenge. I wouldn't be surprised if she comes onto a live stream tonight chowing down on some Wendy's or something. Like, please be serious, Chantal.
And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye. Here's what I'll give her. It was lovely to have a break from the Amber Lynn drama. Some of the Amber Lynn stuff is very heavy, no pun intended, and it's nice to have a reprieve to just remind yourself of the other girls that are out there. So, hi Chantal. I hope you're doing so well. I hope you're doing so well on your no takeout challenge. I do have to say, you're gonna have to try harder if you wanna beat Amber Lynn in terms of entertainment value. But it was a nice break. It's a nice break to have a more just chill, hee ha ha kind of video over here today. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new here, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get notifications every single time I post a new video. Leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!